I'm going to mix it with some garlic and some ginger. She's sitting on the eggs. You know, when you're doing backyard, the beauty in it is that you can customize on everything you want. So I made it a nest. Welcome to our backyard farm. You know, the rain season has started, so I usually put this polythene, protect my bird from the rains. So the next thing actually you do is to get these drinkers. I clean. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching me from. My name is Fridaus and I'm the person behind. You see what's happening here? I have 3 roosters in here and I have 3 hens here. They're all mature, they're at point of lay. I'm going to remove, you see these two that resemble, those 2 that look the same. Are you making the sound that you're ready to lay eggs? Let me come back to that. I'm going to tell you the story about her. Okay, so I have these roosters. There are 3 of them and they can't stand each other. It's like everyone wants to mark their own territories. And so what I'm doing, I'm going to, someone has bought both of them. This one and the other one. Why the 2 of them? They are siblings to these female ones. And you know I don't need those males. I'm more interested in these females. So these 3 hens, they have started laying. Just that today they have not given me any eggs so far, but they are laying. So every day I'm a steward of 3 eggs at least. So I'm going to sell them off because first of all, to avoid inbreeding. If you're a small farmer, you should always avoid inbreeding amongst your chickens because it's not a good thing. So I'm just going to be left with that red one. I don't know if you're able to see it. That mature one, that red one, because I sourced it from outside. My small chicken house has a capacity of 30 birds. I endeavor to keep the number small. So whenever they are mature, I eat some and I sell some. And I have these growers, these ones that are in the grower stage. By June, maybe I should be expecting some eggs from them. And the most interesting thing amongst this one is that I only have 1 rooster, the rest are females. So that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to clean their house before I feed them. First thing, if you're a small farmer, always avoid inbreeding in your flock and keep the number which is sizable, the number that you can afford to maintain. And this brings me to the purpose of today's video. Today's video, I'm just going to share a simple story on how keeping these small numbers of chickens here sparked off my ambition for poultry farming. I know you will not believe it, but these small birds you're seeing here, they actually sparked my ambition to become a poultry farmer, full-time poultry farmer. How? Stay tuned because I'm going to share the whole story, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that we can develop this amazing channel together. We make these tips, whatever we share here, reach a bigger audience. And if you have subscribed and you've been watching our videos, may the Almighty God bless you always. Okay, I'm also keeping this broiler here. It's a female. Why am I keeping it? The last time someone came to buy from the last batch that I sold off, someone told me that your birds actually you can create a parent stock out of them. So, and it has started making that sound. It's like it's reaching point of lay. You see? I don't know if you're able to hear that sound. So the purpose of me keeping it here, I want to get eggs from it and see if we can actually get a breed out of it. And it's doing well. This other white one, it's a local one. Just that it was hatched at the same time I'd brought these ones. So it's like they're keeping company of each other. So how did keeping these small chickens spark off my ambition? for poultry farming. I was here and I had only one hen which was at point of lay. So this hen, it laid 30 eggs. It was such a good breed. And actually it's the mother of most of these ones you're seeing down here and those ones that I've sold off. So when it laid the first time, I gave it 12 eggs and it hatched all of them. Unfortunately, they all died. And then it also laid the second time. It still laid 30 eggs. And then this time around, some died. I managed to save only 2 of them. I was like, what could be the problem? In the village, chickens just grow, they're hatched and then they start fending for themselves. The third time it laid eggs, my neighbor told me that, you know, we're in an urban setting. This is an urban setting. And so there's a lot of infections and bacteria. So you can't just let your birds be. That means you have to take care of them. So this is when I learned of vaccination. I educated myself about vaccination, how I can feed them properly, how I can take care of them, how giving them water is very important, giving them herbs is very important, you know. I started taking care of them. This time I gave it 8 eggs and it actually hatched all of them. 2 of them died and I remained with only 6 birds. So these 6 birds actually grew up. During the process of taking care of them, someone was like, did you know that the effort and the energy you're using, actually I think it was one of my subscribers, one of you, is the one who came in my inbox and was like, do you know the energy and the effort you're using to take care of those 5 birds? Now there were 6, those plus their mother. Is the same energy you can use to take care of 100 birds. I was like, huh? All the skills, all the knowledge you're using and information you're using to take care of those birds is the same information and energy and effort you would require to raise 100 and more birds. It actually clicked. I got more interest and I started educating myself, and this is when I even started meeting farmers, reaching out to other farmers and learning more and more. That's why I'm where I am, like in my poultry journey, because of keeping a few small birds in my backyard. And that's how my passion actually was cultivated. And I must say, I'm truly, truly happy that someone was able to point that out for me, that the energy and the effort. You know, usually they tell us that when you're starting, you should start with a small number, but I don't really agree. Start with the capacity, especially in terms of capital, in terms of resources, anything you can start with. If you have the capacity of starting with 5,000 birds, 10,000 birds, just start with that number. Because the same amount of everything you need to raise 1,000 birds is the same you would require even to start to raise 10,000 birds. Just the resources might limit you. So that's what I believe. From that point, the person told me, and I'm truly grateful to that person until today, because they opened my mind. And let me tell you, in my home, I don't lack chicken. If I want to eat chicken, just come here. If I want to eat eggs, I'm collecting eggs from this small backyard. And I would really encourage everyone to keep some chickens at home. They may pave your way to your next big thing. So that's a simple story, a simple inspiration story of how keeping a small flock in your backyard can actually open up your doors for greater things. These were 9, but I lost one to a certain disease of breathing problems, and I think this one is also getting the same problem. It has also started, and I need to take care of it very, very, very fast, because I lost, it died a few days ago. It's just that I didn't tell you. Oh, I was saying there is no egg. Ah! There's one there. My birds are still laying on the floor. I'm going to fix it soon, because in here there is no laying boxes. The way I put up this structure is not so proper, but I'm going to fix it very soon. I'm going to put a proper small structure here. If you have any ideas on how I can make this better, because I need my birds to be laying from here. They just lay on the floor and sometimes the eggs end up breaking. It's broken still. You know, these ones that are up are the ones that are laying. So I think because of those holes, they keep laying and the eggs fall down and they keep breaking. And these are fertilized eggs. So I need to fix the problem soon. So this is our fine product. I've dressed it properly and it's ready for delivery.